C-segment sedans have been seeing a gradual decline in their sales ever since the SUV craze in the Indian market. Hyundai Verna has been the top contender in its segment, which makes it one of the most popular cars in India. Hyundai Motors have unveiled the mid-life facelift for the Verna, and here we have it today. First up, the exteriors. The Verna looks elegant from all the angles that you look at it. There's the new diamond style grille that's finished in this shiny material, and it replaces the previous cascading style grille. The headlamps are all LED unit with the DRLs on the top. The bumper has creases and sharp lines to make it look sleek. The new fog lamps are projector ones, which help in better illumination of the road. Overall, the face looks sleek and sharp. Side profile remains unchanged, and the only noticeable change are the new alloys. They now come in the diamond cut finish, and their size is 16 inches. I personally like the alloy design because they match well with the Verna's style and elegance. Rear is more or less the same. The tail lamps are slightly changed and now appear more upmarket and premium. The bumper has gone through changes and now you see a different styling idea. There's a presence of the fog diffuser with integrated reflectors. There are air dams too, but sadly they are not functional. In terms of the exterior looks, I must say the mild facelift makes the car look fresh and catchy. So let's hop in to check out what the new Verna has got for us. Step your foot inside and the Verna just surrounds you in luxury. The dashboard is very well laid out and the quality levels are top-notch. There are no hard and scratchy plastics that feel a little too cheap. The black and beige theme work really well to give you a sense of comfort and luxury. The air vents have the silver accents, while in the turbo variant you get red accents instead of silver. First thing that grabs your attention is the new touchscreen infotainment system. This new unit is slightly bigger than the previous one and it's even more loaded than before. There's plethora of connectivity features in this system. Some interesting features are as follows. Now you get BlueLink support, which brings in some connected car technology in the new Verna. There's also various personalization settings, like in the sound settings, you can now choose where exactly the sound should point, giving you a more personalized feel. In the GPS and navigation settings, you can also set up the coordinates manually to find and set a very precise location in your Verna. Moreover, the presence of physical buttons for basic functions make it easy to operate the infotainment system on the go without having to take your eyes off the road. You also get front ventilated seats both for the driver and the passenger in Verna, which is a boon in hot weather conditions. So in those summer days, Verna could keep you all comfy and happy and also cool. Another cool feature is the new digital instrument cluster. All the analog gauges are now replaced by the new digital ones, similar to what it's seen on other Hyundai cars. A smaller screen sits in between the speedometer and the tachometer, which displays various vehicle-related settings. You get the tire pressure monitoring system, fuel consumption and driving information, fuel economy, and more. You can also toggle different settings like auto headlamps, auto door lock unlock, and smart trunk operation. There's also the option to choose between different themes, although it doesn't make any huge difference, but yes, it's there. On the steering wheel, you get the controls for the infotainment system on the left, and on the right, you get the cruise control settings and keys to operate the multi-info display in the digital gauge cluster. On the right side of steering wheel, you also get the traction control system button to turn it on and off. Amongst the long feature list, a wireless charger is also on offer. The Verna also offers a sunroof that's just about sufficient in dimensions. But its presence for sure enhances the sense of luxury. Rear seating is quite a comfortable place. The seats are cozy and provide just the right amount of back and the under thigh support. The headroom and legroom is also good, and it will be easy for taller people to find a comfy spot in the Verna's back seat. To add to the creature comfort, there are dedicated rear AC vents and also a USB charger to fuel your device on the go. Sun blind for the rear window is also available to cut the sun out. Boot capacity is the same as before, and it's a decently sized boot. Also, it's well shaped that helps in fit luggage easily. Another interesting feature is the smart boot unlock. The boot opens up automatically as soon as it detects keys presence near the boot. When you stand close to the boot in locked conditions, after a couple of seconds, the indicators flash and a warning beep goes off for 6 times, alerting you that the smart trunk feature is activated, and on the 4th beep, an indicator flash, the boot pops open. It's a great feature for the situations where your hands aren't empty to reach for the keys or the latch. The new Verna is packed with plenty of engine options. This one in particular is the 1.5-litre diesel manual version. The Verna offers a 1.5-litre diesel engine with automatic and manual transmission options, a 1.5-litre petrol unit also with manual and automatic transmission, and a 1-litre turbo petrol engine that's mated only to an automatic transmission. Since this is only a walk-around video, I could not get behind the wheel and experience one of the many engine options. So the verdict is that the Verna is loaded with features. Though looks are a personal preference, the new Verna looks really good, comes with latest connected car technology, and also has various engine configuration, making it a really worthy car. If I were to choose one from all the C-segment sedans, my pick would be the Hyundai Verna. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to RevBuzz to never miss any updates.